Hello, hello, and welcome. I'm Nick, and it's October, and I'm not usually one for skeletons and zombies and spooky things, but I am one for Doom. I just dropped the chocolate. Okay. This level... Do I even remember which level this is? Hey, what's up? Don't shoot. See, this is one where they start with something mean, because, like... Oh, let's find out if you can cross this without taking damage. Just speed up! Okay. I mean, if you did, like, it's like, yeah, no, you might have to take some damage, but also here's health. Yeah, this one. I think this level, compared to the last one, I think this is one that's sort of tight and complex, but does a much better job of windowing the level design. This is one that I very much think is good in that dungeon crawler sense. Because, like, we have this level right here, which, or this room, because for one thing, it has a pathway, but also has a window, and, like, sort of has a tactical advantage, even though sort of shooting in relation to heights is weird just in this engine. Oh no, we don't want to go that way. Okay, that's a bad window. But again, we do some... What? Who was that? Did you come through the door? You came through the door! Ugh. But, like, okay, so we're doing some windowing, so, like, this is, like, if you don't go through the door, how do gamers approach rooms? Like, leave all closed doors, check all open pathways until you reach a dead end. So we get this window that says, oh, we're going to end up over there, because that seems to be the safe place in this room. And we do, because it's the only other thing down this hallway, which, again, you see that room, and you see that. Oh, you're there hiding in that darkness. Sure. This one's weird. This is a walk trigger? Yeah, this is a walk trigger that then... Again, it's like, okay, now I can go... That made that not a dead end anymore, and that... It's the same as kind of like throwing a lever to open a door, but... I don't know, I think that's a bit fancier looking, is to stand on an outcropping and watch a whole path raise up. Nope. See, like, that's a window up there, but there's no... You don't see any floor, you don't see any pickups. That window is just a decorative window. And that's fine. You can have those. Not every window is a single window, but like this one. Well, windowing is a sense of foreshadowing, and it's just a secret when you're foreshadowing something that's not necessary to complete. It's also another interesting concept to talk about, like optional paths in games. I've never read, like, you talk about foreshadowing in terms of a story, in terms of a book, whatever. There's never, like, well, okay, actually, hang on. Because I was going to say there's never, like, an optional side quest or secret in a book. I mean, there kind of isn't, unless you count, like, you know, choose your own adventures and whatnot aside. Unless you count, like, reading, like, a literal side story. Like, here's a book that isn't necessarily part of the main, like, thoroughfare, throughput. Do I have that key? I have that key. But like from the start of a piece of media to the end of it, games are weird in that they're like, hey, here's stuff that you might not see. And, like, as somebody who makes games, that's really sad, because if it's in there, you had to put effort into creating it and placing it and make sure that it wasn't totally broken. But at the same time, like, it's this weird trade-off, because, you know, like I was talking about before, about including enough, like, secret and optional stuff so that it feels bigger, so that there's always this feeling of, like, oh, is there something I didn't see? Is there something more than what I know? But, you know, that kind of requires letting there be things for the player to miss. And if the player misses, then it's like, was that wasted effort? That's where they come out. I knew there was a trigger somewhere. Yep, and they came out the other side too, so I don't want to back up too much. Luckily, what is it? There's no... Monsters will only... No. God, it's... There's monster infighting, but I forget which rule it is. It's either monsters only fight between species, or they only fight within species. I think they only fight within species. Yeah, that guy turned around to shoot someone behind him who was the same type as him. What is it? This... No, this back wall for one secret. Then this left wall for another secret. And then this back wall again for a third secret. That's... Just keep going. Like, hey, you found the secret. There's also more secret. God. This is a good room for secrets, actually. Especially once you get that, now you're not worried about this anymore. That's me. That's my mistake. Oh, no, those two were totally fighting between species. What's... I don't remember. Right, it's a walk trigger to get there. But now... Oh, I want the armor. No, can I... Yeah, because you can see the armor up there, and, like, this is a really easy one to put together. But you go here, and you stand, and you wait. I think there's bullets over there. And then you just get the timing right, and hey, that's where you get armor. Okay. But yeah, again, windows right here. And then there's a secret, and a secret, and a secret. And I don't know, there's something just like that's like a fun jerk kind of secret. Especially because you can tell by the purple that each one of those counted as a different secret room. And it's just like, alright, all at once, go for it. What did we get in this room? I hit that switch, and that probably did something? Yes, because that's going to have opened up that wall. Yeah, okay. I think I'm forgetting something else. Yeah, because this texture is off. But this is like an out only for some secret. I forget which one. What was I talking about last time I was here? Optional content? Yeah, but so yeah, the idea of like optional side stories gives foreshadowing a different purpose in games, because normally foreshadowing just like sets up to usually some sort of like plot-wise or emotional build-off in a linear story. But if you foreshadow something that you may not get to the payoff of, that's... I don't know, that's really interesting to me. I think that lets games build a sense of mystery to a world. Which, again, these are just like straightforward levels. Like, there's a discrete area to these levels, but it feels like a world because you may not see the payoff to some not foreshortening, that's an art term. You might not see the payoff to certain foreshadowing. And that's something that I feel like we really only see in games, and it's the mystery that I love to see in games. And that's why windows are important, and why I think specifically here in Doom, it's a good example of how a simple window versus a doorway is a form of foreshadowing that kind of only exists in games. Hey, shout out to all you Pinky Demons for stepping out of the way when the hit scan enemies came into view and just letting me just mow them down. So as you'll recall, this is... I believe this is the spot where we picked up the yellow keycard before. So if you remember looking this way, you will see that, even though you might have totally missed it just coming this way. Not that we need it. We're still doing great. But yeah, so here is your foreshadowing with payoff. And again, this is why I didn't like the last level, because it's got that like dungeon crawling maze sense, but it didn't have any of this foreshadowing. Whereas here, I feel like this level does a lot of this good, like, you know, go through that whole process with tricks and traps to hit a lever to open a door, but to a room that was foreshadowed. And suddenly we feel like, this is why I feel like we've made progress on this level, and the last one just feels like a maze, because we saw something that we didn't know how to get to, and then we come back and we see where we were and we realize we've made progress. This little window splitting this room, or sort of showing these two rooms to each other, this is a very important window for your sense of progress and satisfaction to this level. Okay, what's up? Right, and then stop having the hidey hole. Stop having the behind the corner club meetup. Gosh, is this the part of the room I think it is? I feel like I'm gonna need this. Nope, it goes that way. See, a straight hallway like this is really good for the chain gun because they can't weave left and right. So pretty much as you keep firing, they're all funneled, so there's going to be very few misses. Hey, what's up, little man? Uh-oh. God, so where was this? What? Stop. 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 Are we good? Okay, we're good. So this is this window up here. So I don't remember looking up in this window, but there was a lot of enemies in there last time. So we look at this. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Is this okay? What does this switch do? Oh, okay, there it is. So that switch opens this door, which then I guess makes this oh, again, it opens like a permanent shortcut. That's a very like dungeon crawling esque thing to do. Or like a Dark Souls, kicking that one ladder in Blighttown. Like it's the level design and the sort of, for being like sort of the like seminal classic shooter, I find it very not linear in almost any sense. Like this definitely feels like it's a space to explore. It's a space that requires a certain amount of backtracking. It does this sort of interlocked foreshadowing. Like I'm gonna clip out that bit about the window because that's, God, I don't like this. Stop it. Go ahead, open the door. Open the door. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Can you open this door? Some doors, apparently there's a difference between, wow, they must all be right there. Yep. So I only know this because I've played around with Doom mapping a little bit, because I mean, you can tell how much I like looking at these levels, so like sketching some of them out and trying to build them is also pretty fun for me. Okay, no, blinking light. But like, there's a mechanical difference between doors that monsters can open and pursue you through and ones that they can't. So I'm guessing they can't open this one. Right. Somewhere in this room is... I don't like you. It's already dark! You don't also have to be invisible! Stop it. Shooting at ghosts. Technically, they're specters. Get gacked. Oh, this... Listen, I don't suffer from seizures, but this room's... Here we go. So that wasn't even behind a door. That's just an annoying bit of what do you call it? Geometry. Okay. Okay, so in the future, come in, hook left when you come in this room, because that's where the goggles are. And now you can see that this is just an annoying room. It's not even that bad. It's just annoying. It's just got weird hooks and bits in it. And also, okay, let's just clear that out. Hey, are we good? Hey, we're still over 100. Good. And now we know that this is a secret. Oh, boy. Let's start with this. Hey, that looks like a secret too. Hey, that looks like a secret too. Now we're up here. Hey, remember that annoying secret room from before? Welcome back. Okay, this is what I was looking at over here. But I believe that's a one-way, so we don't want to go there yet. Where did we come from? That's weird that that's a blue key door. Like, how do you get to this area without the blue key? Whatever. But yeah, let's do this. We're invisible? Why? Why? That's... What? No, now the level's just over. Okay, fine. Why would they give us something so good so close to the end? I don't... how much is left? Was that 5, 6? Oh boy. This is where that last level, I feel like, is pretty exemplary. Exemplary? Sure. Of what I like about the level design in this game. But it's also like the last one that I kind of have any clear memory of. So now we get to the point where I have to actually start playing by feel and not just start firing before I turn the corner that I know that there are enemies around. Like some of this familiar, I just don't know it by heart. Hey, what's up? What's up? Okay, did not blow ourselves up. That's good. Seems like a boring room. What did that... Hey, what's up? Okay. Hey, cool room. Check this out, nerd. Got him. Yeah, let's check out this first. Oh, these walls open up. As soon as you grab this... No, as soon as you grab the key, all the walls open up, and we leave. And we leave is what happens. It closes the door on us is what happens. But it leaves enough of a hidey hole here that we can kind of just... Doors open. I'm trying to remember. I don't think there are any triggers that are tied to the death of specific monsters. I think. I might be wrong, but I believe that's the... What? Listen. You missed. I didn't. But I don't believe that that's the case. Yeah, that just matches the other walls. Alright, let's just get out of here. Now we'll check. I got the red key. All right. Nope. Yep. Hey. Good. Good. There's a blue key, of course. Again, the literal monster closets, which, like, yeah, I guess that's bad, but there's a weird, they're like strangely natural, because, so I remember in Doom 3 the whole idea that like monster closets were bad because like, oh, a monster spawns in front of you and behind you in this otherwise linear hallway. And it's like, oh, okay, but like this game was also just monster closets, but they were much more cleverly placed. Like, it was like, it wasn't just you were going down a hallway and it occurred. It was like, as soon as something you wanted grabs your eye, then either from directly behind you or directly where you saw it from or from everywhere. It was very much like after a while you would get used to it. It's just like, oh, this thing that I want and more or less need is a trap. Like, pursuing this will be my demise. Not just, well, I have nothing else to do but proceed and this is going to slow me down. And there's a where is he? I hear him. Are you like behind this wall somewhere? Whatever. If we get to you, we get to you. I'm basically, like I said, at this point in the episode, I'm running out of like memorized secrets, so heck, I'm running out of like memorized critical paths. Hey, I have that blue card, right? Yep. That's not what I wanted. See, same kind of thing. Never mind that there were 3 imps. I was scared by the one shotgun guy behind him. I was just happened to not see him until most of the other ones were dead. If they had all seen me at once, I might have been in trouble. Here. Hey, is this a fake wall? Alright. Now we can explore a little bit and have some fun while we're here. This. Why? Great. So that's definitely something. Definitely. I remember this. Again, this is just a maze. And also just like the very room with 4 exits. This is like going before Dungeons and Dragons. This is like Zork over here. Why are you not a real door? Did I come through there? What? Who? Oh, thank you. Don't know what that did, but I'm sure it did something useful. So, I guess you could look at this as, hey, if you haven't noticed any of like the off-texture secret walls before now, this is a gimme. This is a teach you about secret doors. Alright. Alright, we're still in this... Oh, okay, so that just gave us the map. So, it's easy to get out of this Zork room. Hey, do you think this is what that switch opened? I have no way to be sure. Oh, you know what? It probably did, actually. If that's also then going to give us a key. And something else just open. Is this? Yep. Okay, so if you want a lesson in making backtracking kind of interesting, make sure that it's not the same going out as it was coming in. You can just open a door and have it be different. That's a good lesson for you. And like that's the thing. Like, I hear you. Are you right here? Are you right here? Well, then you're staying wherever you are. I just got the yellow, so we're going that way. Okay. Stop. What? Stop. Oh. Hey, remember that alcove? Remember that weird hooky alcove that... I could only see from one direction. Why am I doing this without the environment suit? Worth it. I think so far every rocket launcher location has been a secret. But yeah, no, same thing. When you go back, have it be different. Where am I? Because that definitely looks like two windows that we could have seen before. Hide here, check the map. Okay, yeah, I have not been in that room, which is why those windows don't look familiar. Stop making noises, you're really making me worried. This way? Whoa, that's bad. Okay, okay, we're done. Okay. Okay. So I still don't know where we are, but we came out that way. Great. I don't know what this switch does or could do, and I don't care. I'm a born button pusher. I bet you it opened that door, though. Also, hey, can we talk about this specific door for a second? So, I think mainline path would have you come through this yellow door. Where did we even come from? Where did we come from? We went... Okay, yeah, we went that way up through a thing. Whoops. Woof. What? Hold on. But yeah, like normal critical path would see you coming through one of these yellow doors. Which then has you coming... Yeah, that's that elevator. Okay, good. It then has you coming down this way into this room, which is kind of symmetrical, doesn't have paths leading over there. Stop that, I'm talking. And like you would not think that that is a place you can go because there's no path to it. Then we come up here, we hit that switch, and now this door is open. And like, yeah, I guess we've learned in the past that you can cross over the toxic paths, but like, it's really weird for a... Like, it's not like it's... I want to say it's treated kind of like a secret door in that there's not an obvious path to it, even though it is the critical path. That is the way to the exit. But... I don't know. It's... Like, it's also not like the other secret doors that we've seen, because other secret doors are still like a way to get there or something else. This one just really gets to me because it's a mainline door treated like a secret door, but also not necessarily a secret door. Like, it's not treated like a secret door in this game. Those have an even different, like, specific way of being treated. So I don't know. It's just weird, but like this one specific door, I have an appreciation for. Hey, what's up? You're this way? You're this way. Hey, play with a good pair of headphones because stereo separation for location tracking is a very tactical way to play. Just kite this guy around. They don't shoot you. They're the opposite of hit scan. They're punch scan. I don't know. Hit this button. I forget what it does, but hit it. This is a bad place. I'm worried suddenly. Put myself in the corner, so that way anybody shooting projectiles has to hit all of their friends first before they can hit me. And then just sort of keep grinding. Just come on, come on. You want to get me? I will win this fight now. Stop it! Fuck you! That was rough. But now we're pretty much fine again. Low on armor. Got all the shotgun ammo we would want now, but... Also, I feel like this is nearly it. No, because that's the way we came in. This was above it. Where was... that? Yeah, and then there's the exit. Okay. Hey, you're invisible. And not moving? Okay. I really wish I could remember what the other thing I was going to say was. Alright, let's go. How much do we got left?